New York Governor Andrew Cuomo signed into law a ban on the sale of powdered alcohol on Friday. So the Daily Beast reports on this. Powdered alcohol was approved by the FDA early this year, but has since been banned in nearly half the country. Opponents of the powder, known as palcohol, I love that name, caution that it may be easier for kids to hide and that it is harder to measure doses. Okay. This actually pisses me off. You want to know why? It's like a weird thing to get pissed off by, right? But it pisses me off because this is like the definition of a solution in search of a problem. You know what I mean? Like, they're acting like, well, come on now. Regular alcohol, well, that's hard for kids to get their hands on, you know? It's in this weird thing called liquid form, where they have to drink it, and many kids have not figured out how to drink yet. It's this complicated process that requires years and years of training. They just haven't figured it out. No, they know how to do it. They know how to do it, and it's pretty fucking easy to get your hands on alcohol. It's already in liquid form. They know. I mean, they're acting like, what? There's some sort of ridiculous thing that goes hand in hand with drinking alcohol that kids haven't figured out yet, so that's safe. We can keep regular alcohol. But powdered alcohol, fuck, man. No, you know what it is? It's just, this is an example of the government getting too involved in people's private lives. I mean, there are countless examples of kids getting their hands on regular alcohol and, you know, drinking and then crashing a car, or drinking and drinking too much and needing to go to the hospital, or the list goes on and on and on of all the problems associated with regular alcohol. And you know what your response is when that happens, politicians? You say, hashtag freedom, bitch. That's what you say. You want to know why? Because it makes sense to say that. Because what are you going to do? You know, 10% of the time something shitty happens with alcohol and somebody becomes an alcoholic, or this happens or that happens. But 90% of the time somebody enjoys themselves and relaxes. So you say, hey, it is what it is. What are you going to do? Freedom. That's what it is. But when it comes to powdered alcohol, so now this new product hits the market and you say, well, I'm outraged. This fucking stuff is in powdered form, goddammit. Well, look, most people who drink it are probably going to mix it and drink it the right way, where they actually have it as a drink form and they make their own drink with it. Some people are going to snort it, and guess what? I don't really give a shit. They say, well, it's harder to measure. Well, then put on the fucking package how to measure it properly and put it in big letters, you asshole. I mean, if there's a bottle of Jack Daniels, yeah, if you drink that whole thing, you're going to fucking die. But people figure it out after a while. The same thing with the powdered alcohol. You can put it on the fucking package, and if you don't, people are still going to figure it out, man. See, that's why when it comes to social issues, I actually am more comfortable saying I'm more of a libertarian. Because libertarians, when it comes to social issues, they're almost like, obviously, not people like Rand Paul, who's a libertarian-ish, but real libertarians. On social issues, they're almost totally, like, hands-off. You know, whatever it is. Whatever fucking drug you want to take, you know, whatever you want to do in your fucking bedroom, as long as it's consenting, go right ahead. Sometimes progressives, you know, flirt with authoritarianism, and they do stuff like this. Like, Andrew Cuomo fancies himself a progressive. And he's like, yeah, ban this thing because I don't like it. The fuck are you doing that? You have a lot more in common with idiots on the right when you do that. That's pretty fucking authoritarian. And it's not like there's a laundry list of problems that have happened as a result of this, you know, powdered alcohol. But you say, let's nip it in the bud before that happens. Well, I view this as no different than I want to ban weed edibles because, ooh, they're so evil and wrong. Well, no, the way you approach this is you efficiently regulate it and you're smart about it. So when it comes to edibles, no, you don't ban them, but you have them dosed properly and you have it clearly written that this is a good dose, don't take more than this, etc., etc. And then you let people do whatever the fuck they want to do. In some places, I think they got rid of like the fancy packaging for like weed candy because then kids want to take it, and sometimes they do. Well, they're going to want to take it anyway, but you get the point. They say, don't use the colorful packaging because it could be misleading, yada, yada. Okay, whatever. Fine. If you want to use that as a regulation, I'm not going to argue against you, but don't ban it. Don't ban it. Same thing with this. Oh, you don't like it for reasons X, Y, and Z. Fine, regulate it. Don't ban it. Once you ban it, you're crossing the line from being reasonable and trying to create a more efficient system and caring about freedom. You cross that line and just get into, me no likey, so it shouldn't exist. that's far too big government to get involved in your personal life.